Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course in the series, well, I just discuss anything to do with streetwear or fashion. Now in today's video, I'm going to be covering all my thoughts and opinions on the upcoming collaboration between Levi's and Stussy, as they are doing a second, or as it's called, season 2 collaboration for 2023. Well, we covered Stussy's part 1 holiday drop last week. Let's cover their collaboration this week. I mean, it's actually quite good to be on top of Stussy's releases over the past couple weeks, but that hasn't been the track record for 2023 for myself, because I didn't get an opportunity to cover the season 1 collaboration, or the first collaboration that Stussy has had with Levi's this year, and that was the collaboration where they had very washed out denim, and it had this like big embossed ring collaborative logo on the back of the pieces. I can still definitely go back and cover my thoughts on that if you guys would like that in another Streetwear Talk video, but that was just the first collaboration for 2023, and I thought I'd make reference to that just so you guys remember it, because it was very early in the year that we actually got that collaboration. But now in November we are getting part 2, or the second season. Very different take from the collaboration we got at the start of the year, which is great, you know, a different way of approaching the collaboration. We'll get into that shortly. What we'll be covering today is the release details for the collaboration, my thoughts on the collaboration, and the editorial for the collaboration. We'll be covering all that in a Hypebeast article, and we'll head on over to that article now to cover the release details for this upcoming collaborative capsule. Here we are at the Hypebeast article that we're going to be using today, guys. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you want to check it out yourselves. But we'll quickly cover the release details for this upcoming collaboration, which the article doesn't actually have mentioned in the actual article, but luckily they tagged the Instagram post. So that is a American time right there. So it's the 10th of November 2023. It is dropping, so it'll be dropping today, this Friday. Season 2 will be dropping on Stussy's website, and I assume on Levi's website as well. We don't know the retail prices. I don't think the article actually mentions anything to do with the price, so it's a little bit up in the air on how much it's going to run you if you are interested in the collaboration, but at least you know which websites to scope out to try and find these pieces if you're interested. So definitely check out Stussy and Levi's website today on the 10th of November, and hopefully you guys will be able to pick up some of these pieces if you're interested. But now that we've covered all the available release details that we have for the collaboration, we got to get into what we're actually going to be getting. Let's get into these photos from the editorial, guys, and see what we're getting in this season 2 collab. Well, to kick off the lookbook, we get probably one of the worst images to see what we're actually going to be getting. But it's also not helping that they have this like really vintage grain added to the photos, or it's shot with like a very vintage camera, because yeah, it does blur a lot of the details to it. But what we can see primarily here is that we are getting a what looks to be type 2 Levi's trucker jacket done in some very outlandish colors, in some kind of textured material, potentially like a jacquard cotton or something like that, where it's, you know, it's spun that way. In the second image, it looks like we're getting a matching pair of pants, so I'm assuming the pink jacket there is also coming with some pink pants as well. I don't know what model the pants are coming in, but do you know what's kind of crazy? Even from this photo really zoomed out, I can see the Levi's patch on the right hand side of it here, and I can still see that iconic Stussy logo sticking out on that patch. That's quite impressive that the logo and its outline can still be recognized from this distance. Like, I think that's a mark of a very good logo if you can do that, and that's all that's being showcased there. But we can see the brown version of the jacket also being shown here. this image very much resonates with me right now because today, this Friday, it's going to be 26 degrees down here in Australia. It's going to be 26, but it's going to feel like 32. So, yeah, I feel this image right here. I just want sun protection, something protecting me from the sun all day today because it's going to be hectic. It's going to be crazy. But yeah, getting back to it, nice pieces. Nice pieces. I'm hoping the next 3 images we kind of get a better look. Awesome. This is what I wanted, a close-up. Okay, so judging by the pleating detail across here and the pocket on the right-hand side, this has got to be a type 2 jacket because type 1 jackets do have that pleating design, but they only ever have one pocket and it's always on the left breast. And judging by how this photo is taken, it's on the right breast. So if there's a pocket on the right breast, I'm assuming there's also going to be one on the left, and it's a type 2 jacket. Type 3 jackets don't have this pleating detail like this and are longer instead of shorter like type 2s. Type 2s are very lovely. I don't own any type 2 denim jackets. I only own type 1s at the moment and type 3s because type 3s were the standard for the longest time. But there's a lot of details here to break down. So we've identified what jacket it is. I can see on each of these buttons we've got custom hardware because in the center we've got that interlocking like Chanel Stussy ripoff logo in the center. Love it. Love that logo. It's a very iconic logo. And then around the outside of it, I'm assuming we've got Levi's and Stussy wrapping around the logo itself. On top of that, we've identified the jacket, the custom hardware, but as we can also see, there's a custom texture to it. We can see the iconic S repeated in a tonal way all over the jacket. Do you see it? It's not overly clear here because the pattern gets cut up with a pocket and stuff, but if you look across like the upper shoulder here, you can see that iconic S interlocking all the way through it. I love it. We've grabbed an iconic Levi's silhouette and we've applied a very Stussy, fun, youthful play on it that is also so tasteful because it's this tonal all over print, well, not even print, all over design to it. I'm a fan. I love it. Absolutely love it. The thing that is the least appealing to me so far is the color choices that we've gotten, because so far all I've seen is pink and brown, and like it could work in my wardrobe, but it's not the most versatile colors to work in my wardrobe. But the brown would probably be my go-to out of the 2 that we've seen so far. But now that we've kind of gone through all those details, let's move forward. They've done it in one of the best colors, if not the best color that clothing comes in. Black. Love it. I want it in the black. That's a fantastic piece. Man, why did they have to drop this like now after I've just like after I've just bought some things and stuff, and I've bought like a bunch of birthday presents for mates. Damn it. No, it's good. It's good. I love it. And it looks like I was right. So we have a pocket on the left hand side, pocket on the right hand side. It's a shorter cut. It doesn't go down past the waist. It's a type 2 jacket. It's a type 2 jacket. We can see that the pattern, the all over S pattern design continues on the pants as well. And we can see it all over the jacket. I guess a word of caution with these pieces. I don't think any of these pieces are going to be lined. These type 2 jackets, it would be very, very rare to see a modern day Levi's type 2 jacket with a liner in it. I'd be very impressed if it did have a liner to it. I'd be very impressed with Levi's here. But I think it's not gonna have a liner to it. But this material, this like jacquard material, it's gonna be really rigid. It's going to be like coarse. It'll probably, as you wear it, soften up a little bit and then it'll feel a lot nicer to the skin. But I can imagine initially it's going to feel very rigid and very stiff. You're just going to have to wear it. You're going to have to beat it up, but it's going to look fantastic once you beat it up a little bit. It's going to look even better if you wear this for ages and it sun fades as well. Ooh. When that dye comes out because it's been in the sun for so many hours, these pieces are going to look fantastic. They really are. Love it. Love it. Love the black jacket. The brown color is also okay. The pink is kind of where you lose me, but yeah, okay, here we go. Can we see the model? The the patch isn't good enough quality for me to kind of zoom in and see what kind of Levi's pants model they're using for this collaboration. I'm just going to place my money on that it is the 501s. I just think it's going to be that, but I could be wrong in that call. They could do the 504s, because the 504s is also a model that they do collaborations with. I know that when they did the Studio Ghibli collaboration recently, it was the 504s, I think, off the top of my head, or at least for the women it was 504s. I can't remember, but yeah, 504s or 501s. Yeah, we can see here that the pink comes in the pants and the jacket, black jacket and pants, and brown pants and jacket. So those are the three colors that we get for the pieces. My favorite is going to be the black. What I think is really interesting is that from a distance, the material just looks more like a moleskin or like a really rough like suede. But as soon as you get close enough to it, you can see the S's on it, and it's probably going to be more of like a cotton material. It'd be kind of crazy if this was actually like a moleskin material, and they've done this S logo design all over it into that. That would be kind of crazy, but I also can just imagine that this is just going to be like a cotton-based material for the convenience. But yeah, I honestly don't know. They could surprise us. Once it actually drops, it could be actually a material that's more like leather or suede, and that would be really crazy. But looking inside the jacket there, I can kind of see just the Levi's tag, and it doesn't look like it's lined at all. Fair enough. Fair enough. I assumed it wasn't going to be a lined Type 2 jacket at all, but yeah, a crazy choice nonetheless. How do I feel about it now that we've covered it all? I really enjoy this collaboration, guys. I think I like this one a lot more than the season 1 collaboration. I could see myself wearing the black Type 2 jacket definitely a lot, and if they made the pants big enough for me, I could wear the pants as well. I would also wear the brown, but definitely my color preference is going to be the black. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, guys, now that we've kind of covered all the details to it. I think this is a really cool second collaboration. I'm glad that they focused on a small amount of pieces and then focused on the details of those small amount of pieces. It feels very authentic. This does feel like a Levi's collaboration. This does feel like a Stussy collaboration because of the all over print design that they've chosen. It just works. It works very well. I love it, but I want to hear your thoughts on it. Do you like this collaboration? Do you not? Let me know down in that comment section below. And that's everything we really have to cover about the collaboration, guys. We covered the release details. It's dropping on the 10th of November 2023. We covered all the images of the editorial, and we covered my thoughts and opinions on it. I'm quite keen on this collaboration. I'm really bummed out that well, it sounds so bad that I say I'm bummed out that I spent my disposable cash on my friends for their birthdays. I feel like that's more genuine. I feel like that's probably a better use of my money than buying Stussy Levi's jackets, but I wish I could also buy these jackets as well. But yeah, no, awesome stuff. Maybe one day, maybe further down the line, I'll find the black jacket in a extra large or a 2 extra large for a nice price, and I'll pick it up. Who knows? You never say never, you know? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this collaboration, if you're going to be picking anything up from it. What are you going to be grabbing from this Season 2 collaboration? You're going to grab the pink pants? You're going to grab the pink jacket? Or maybe you just want a nice brown jacket? Or maybe you like the black? Let me know what you're going to be grabbing from this Season 2 collab down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Levi's, upcoming Stussy collaborations, all that good stuff, you got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator that you can give me is to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit a subscriber milestone of 3,755 subscribers before the end of November. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. That is everything I got to say about this collaboration though, guys. I would love to own it. I would hate to wear it today because it's going to be very hot. But I would like to have it in the wardrobe, most definitely. But you'll have to let me know if you're going for any of it, and I wish you the best of luck if you are going for some of it. Hopefully you can pick it up in the size and color you are after. But until the next Stussy video, until the next Levi's video, until the next Streetwear Talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.